From Station 1, we have McKinley from Essendon, 2, Joe from Geelong, 3, Jack from Yarra Rangers, 4, Charlie from Albury, 5, Joshua from Doncaster, 6, Bo from Bendigo, 7, Archie from Moorabbin, 9, Lenny from Warrnambool, 10, Oliver from Buninyong, 11, Hudson from Diamond Valley, 12, Jack from Albury, 13, Oscar from Caulfield, 14, Michael from Sandringham, 15, Sebastian from Diamond Valley, 16, Elijah from Middlesea City, 17, Charlie from Keilor, 18, Luke from Horsham, 19, Lachlan from Camberwell Malvern, 20, Oliver from Brighton, 21, Dominique from Cranbourne, 22, Thomas from Sale, 23, Charlie from Campdown, and in 24, Benji from Echuca Moama. That was a quick start. Gentleman out in front at the moment you can see is Archie from Moorabbin. We saw Archie yesterday, the 800 metres, very strong in the distance events. Siblings as well, which will feature later. Gone through in the bell, or not the bell, my apologies, first time past the finishing post in around about 54 seconds. So looking at the moment, he's actually running really strong at the moment. He's probably got a good fight, you can probably see, on his fellow competitors. So we'll just get some vision now as he makes his way down the back straight, but very comfortably running there. You can see with his hip number on his left-hand side. He'll also have one on the right-hand side to assist our photo finish crew as he comes through the finish line. We'll try and get some vision on that second group in a moment, just to see the distance in between the athletes as he makes his way just past the 200-metre mark. Archie comes in with a fastest seated time of 4 minutes 43. That is 4 seconds off the Victorian best performance. So we will keep an eye on that VBP today, and hopefully we'll be able to just track it for him as he's making his way around. I'm sure he knows what his split times are. He seems very efficient in that sense. The second group, we can see a Doncaster athlete. That's Josh Field. Josh comes in with a seated time of 5:09.49. Sitting just behind him is McKinley Carroll. McKinley comes in with a seated time of 5:13, which is about our fourth fastest seeded time. Also there, sitting nice and comfortably at the moment, is Oliver from Brighton. We've also got our Bendigo athlete in Bo and Lachlan Baxter from Camberwell Malvern. Just sitting off the back of that group in that lead pack is Benji from Echuca Moama. But as he makes his way past that start line for the second time, it is Archie really opening up that lead right now. He's just coming past the 50-metre mark, but he's probably got good 60 metres on these guys as he leads into the 200-metre mark. So we'll just sort of get an idea. I wonder if we can get some vision on a pan out, if possible, just to see how that distance is between those competitors sitting behind him in that second group. He's going to make his way past the steeple, and he's just really winding this up at the moment. We'll check him out as he comes through the start-finish line. He's going to come into the bell lap nice and comfortably at the moment. I think he's probably say around about the 3:20 mark or so as he comes up to the bell. We'll just see how he's tracking with this. It's going to be just a little bit over 20. So 3:24 as he hits the bell. And he's probably just then nice and comfortably just shy of 100 metres ahead of the rest of the competitors. That second group, as we mentioned before, Josh from Doncaster. We've got McKinley from Essendon, and also tagged onto that group is Oliver from Brighton. Do we expect the Camberwell Malvern athlete to possibly push up a little bit on this bell lap as well? He does have a seated time, only a couple of seconds in between the rest of them there. Josh from Doncaster has got a 5:09 behind him, so he will have a little bit more of a kick as well. He looks like he's starting to put the foot down too. Now Archie, with respect to the rest of the field at the moment, he's up 110 metres now, and he's just winding it right up. So we'll just see how he comes into this front straight. Keep an eye on this VBP. The Victorian best performance time is 4:39. Now this VBP is set a long time ago. I actually remember when it was run, which shows my age. 1993 by Lachlan Oliver. Lachlan Oliver would be around about 43 at the moment. Not giving away any ideas here. But it is Archie running it down to the clock, 4:30. He's going to knock this one, I think, really well. Absolutely. Going to come across the clock, 4:35. Well done, Archie. That's a Victorian best performance, and that will be pending until all the timing is finalised. As mentioned before, Oliver Parkinson got a good kick there in him. He's actually outdone the kick that he had before, but not to put aside McKinley Carroll. He's putting on a little bit more as well, just as he comes into the finish. but it's not quite enough to finish off and take second from Oliver. So Oliver comes in second, McKinley in third. Bit of a late dash there by Lachlan from Campbell or Melbourne, but not enough to take third from Joshua Field. Bendigo will come across the line next. Then a nice strong finish by Cranbourne. And then also Oliver from Buninyong. We have our Diamond Valley athlete coming across the next, our Trickamawama, Cranbourne, Yarra Rangers. And some really strong finishes here by the Salem Whittlesea City athletes as they make their way down towards the line. Perfect conditions for distance runners this morning. There is not a breath at the moment on the track. You can see those flags and banners really not even moving a tiny inch. As we round up the final competitors of this event, making their way towards the finish line. That was a rather quick first event there.
So efficient. They started a few minutes before we got going, but